So most of you lot are aware that Havelock Gurdwara have put up pictures, banners, posters, quite large ones, of Sant Janel Singh Ji outside. And to be honest with you, when I saw that the other day, I was actually quite surprised. I thought to myself, respect. Honestly, hand on my heart, I thought, respect. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of Bande, they, when it comes to politics and stuff like that, yeah, they shy away from stuff like this, which is kind of controversial issues and stuff, you know, because they don't really want to get involved in this kind of stuff because it affects them, politics and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, you know what, respect. I genuinely I did think that. And then so then I got a post sent to me today, and it was basically about so the post was from some guy called the real Sukhi Chahal, or Sukhi Chahal. He's been posting on Twitter, and I was reading his comments and I thought to myself, what an idiot. I'm not gonna lie, I thought to myself, what an idiot. He's talking about how Malilo and all them lot should be basically apologizing for putting up pictures of Sant Janel Singh Ji and comparing them to gurus, because they've put up a picture of Sant Ji on the Gurdwara. Apparently it's comparing them to gurus, apparently. I don't know how that is, but Sukhi Chahal, mate, if you're watching, mate, you're an absolute knob. Seriously, you're an idiot. How any company out there or anybody has given you a job, I don't know. You've got brains the size of a squirrel's brains. Probably not even a squirrel's brains, a squirrel's fucking testicles. You're an absolute disgrace, mate. You're an idiot. Because I don't know why I'm actually even replying to this, because I'm thinking to myself, like, if you haven't really got that much going on in there, try and use Google, Hannah. And you know, if not, just common sense. Like, someone's put a picture up there, yeah. Like, you go to a lot of Gurdwara. I'm assuming that you've been limited and restricted to what Gurdwara you can go to. I take it your whole life you've probably stuck to maybe one or two Gurdwara. But when you're traveling across the UK and when you go into Gurdwara across the world even, yeah, you'll see pictures of shaheeds. Now, for you, mate, if you don't understand what that means, is people that have sacrificed their lives for our religion, okay? And you go to a lot of Gurdwara and they will have pictures of shaheeds there. It's pretty much normal, and the reason for that is because in remembrance, is to show appreciation. You understand? So when people like Mali and them lot are putting up banners or posters and pictures of Sant Ji and other martyrs and other shaheeds that have passed away over the years, you know, and sacrificed their lives for our religion, you need to just try and understand, mate, because it's been done for a reason. It's not because they're trying to say they're gurus. You understand? They're not doing that, mate. You know, if this, after this video, if it's still not getting into your head, let me know, and I'll slap some common sense into your head, and maybe hopefully that should work. Can't promise you if you'll be awake after the slap, because normally I tend to knock people out after slaps. I can't say why. It's just a gift from God, mate. So yeah, you most likely will be eating out of a straw for the next 2 weeks if I do slap you. So try to understand what I'm saying to you, okay? And try to, for those people as well that are trying that are having difficulty understanding about this, because a lot of the government here, a lot of the Indian embassy have been kicking up a fuss about this as well. There's been a lot of Bande. They've been kicking up a fuss, saying, "Oh, this ain't right," and this and that. You know, the way I see it is, it's pretty much, it's simple. It's not too hard. Yeah. how it works is, when something happens, a situation in life where thousands and thousands of people, when thousands and thousands of people have been killed and massacred, then when a day like that comes, you know, it's human nature to show respect and try to remember a day like that, you know, not to celebrate it, but, you know, like in mourning, you know. This fucking light is just, let me try and get around the other way, 1 second. Just fucking, yeah, so, what do you call it, was, I tried to move to the other side, you know, but it's too dark, and when I come to this side, the light's in my eyes. So, yeah, so basically, when something like that happens, okay, you remember it, you know, not because you're celebrating it, because you're mourning the death of those people, and, you know, you're appreciating the sacrifices that were made. And, you know, it's hard. And then you've got people like this who have actually created this scenario, who have created this damage and craziness. And what they've gone and done is now they don't want their laundry to be aired out in public. So, for example, they've gone and done something bad. Like, let's just say, like when this whole 1984 thing happened, you know, a lot of the Indian government had basically they put a stop on any news reports or anything like that going out there, because and it happened for a long time afterwards as well, because they just didn't want the outside world to know what was going on, because they were that embarrassed. You understand? There was two reasons behind that. Firstly, because they were embarrassed, yeah, and you know, they felt like idiots, I'm assuming. Second reason was they didn't want an uproar. You know, even while it was happening, you know, they'd stopped all media coverages and everything. You know, they'd stop people coming in and out of Punjab. And the reason for that was because they knew that the Sikhs would have got together and they would have done them, you know, so they tried to stop it all then. And, you know, the way I see it is, look, if you guys have actually done what you've done and you're so proud of it, then there's no reason why you guys should be ashamed and why you guys should have a problem if a gurdwara around the UK are putting up pictures and posters. You understand? You should proudly say, yep, we done it to you lot. We basically attacked your holiest shrine, and we basically killed thousands and thousands of Sikhs for no apparent reason. Children, young children. Like, there's people watching this video now, yeah, and I'm sure most of you lot have got kids. Maybe 3, 4, 5-year-old, 6-year-old kids, 1-year-olds, maybe older. Imagine those kids now. You love those kids. You would die for them. You would die for them. Imagine someone coming into your house. I want you lot to picture this. Yeah, picture this. Someone breaks into your house. Mobs of people. They break into your house. They drag your child, your little daughter out, or your little son, innocent. This is the same daughter or the son that you were playing around with early on that day. You understand? You sit down and you do the schoolwork with, you know, you comb their hair, you bath and brush their teeth and all that. This is that same child that got dragged out and set on fire, killed, some even raped, yeah, stabbed, beheaded. You understand? And then your wife taken out and gang raped, yeah? You taken out, tires put on your fucking head, set on fire while your wife watches, while your parents watch. They won't kill the wife, they will just rape her, let her watch her husband dying, and then they just leave her. Do you understand? So imagine that. You know, we hear about it and we think, yeah, it happened, but did it really happen? Or did it happen all like, oh, it's just, you know, it's just another story to tell. But no, it's not really a story to tell, is it? Because it actually did happen. You understand? Now everyone's kicking up this fuss about this gala that got killed in America, and he put the police officer put his knee on his neck and tried to kill him. Well, not tried to kill him, he killed him. and everyone's just getting crazy about it, you know. This is one guy that died, and yes, over the years hundreds have died, maybe even thousands, I don't know. Going back a long time ago, there was thousands and thousands of them that were getting killed, and they went through exactly the same thing with how the Sikhs were being treated. You understand? The Sikhs were treated in the same way. So those of you guys out there that are saying that, yep, this is wrong, and that Santhaji's picture should be taken down, and what the Indian government done was right, then that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But remember one thing, and I want you lot to remember this, yeah? This is how you guys have repaid us. I don't have a problem against any Christian, any Muslim, any Hindu, or any other religion in the world. I really don't. But reality is reality, and reality is this, that a few hundred years ago, the Mughals were, and this is not just me saying this, and if you guys have got an issue with it, please go online and do your research, yeah, okay? The Mughals were in masses, in huge masses, converting Hindus into Islam. They were killing them if they were not accepting Islam, and they were doing exactly the same thing, beheading them, torturing them, doing all this and that to their wives, their kids, if they were not accepting Islam. And the funniest thing is, the Sikhs never had any problem whatsoever with the Mughals. We basically came and we helped the Hindus at the time to protect them, and we did. We won, you know. And this is how you guys repay us, yeah? This is how you guys repay us. You attack our holiest shrine, yeah? Not only do you attack our holiest shrine, you don't even allow us to mourn the dead, the people that have sacrificed their lives, the martyrs. You don't even allow us to do that. You understand? Anyone back in the days that had a picture of Santhaji or anything in their house would get picked up in India and tortured and killed. They'd go missing. Police would pick them up and they'd go. They won't come back. But then you've got me. I'm walking around with it on my arm. Look at that, on my arm, yeah? Because I've got nothing to fear. When my time is up, my time is up. I was walking around this rago in India. I didn't care. Because I would rather die knowing I'm a lion than die like a coward. I'll tell you that straight. You understand? What is the point of living to 100 like a coward when you can live to 50 like a lion? I'd choose a lion all day long. You know what I mean? You know, it just means that you got to live to 100 years of just pure stress, mental stress, knowing that you're a coward deep down. You know, 100 years of just living like an idiot. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Enough has been said. So yeah, guys, I want you lot to share this as much as possible. I want you lot to understand. I want you lot to understand that at the end of the day, there were sacrifices made. You know, people need to mourn. People need to remember days like this. Let them. It needs to be. You understand? This is history. History cannot be forgotten, should I say. You know, it cannot be forgotten. It is history. And, you know, in years and years and years to come, people will remember the sacrifices that were made. You understand? And, you know, I don't know. You know, like a lot of religions out there, they have remembrance days where, you know, X amount of people died in their religion and stuff like that. And for the Sikhs, this is it. You know, the 1984 massacre, and you know, and then you've got the Jallianwala Bagh. So anyway, look, I'm gonna shoot off. I'll leave you guys to it. I'll speak to you soon, yeah?